for having me.
In the face of oppression, with the allegation of being treasonable, Sowore has proved himself to be a true Nigerian who wears the Nigerian spirit. Yesterday, he landed in the Nigerian soil, and there was an attempt to arrest him, but of course, he defeated the federal government of Nigeria. Quickly, Mr. Matthew, the Obidients are still finding it difficult to trust Sowore. What's your reaction?
To be quite honest with you, the way it stands today, show me that man that refuses to be intimidated, I would say is Sowore. Because we have seen the antecedents of this government, judging by how Tinubu himself govern Lagos. And we are taking part of the trajectory the government is following, that they are interested in cowing opposition, intimidating, coercing, and all that. And the signal was on the wall to the extent that a memo within the DSS leaked that suggested that Sowore will be arrested upon arrival in Nigeria. In spite of that, Sowore made bold his promise to return to Nigeria, and he came into the country. Though he was briefly detained, his travel document briefly seized by immigration, but shortly afterward, we saw news making the run for his Twitter handle that he had been released. What this tells you is that Sowore is a good leader. Sowore is someone to work with. Sowore have a leadership quality. Because this is a leader that will say, go, and he will run away. Because that during the last protest of
August.
August?
Yeah.
I think August 20th. It was taken by movements that galvanized Nigerians across length and breadth of the country, even in Lagos. That the protest took place in Lagos was the effort of taking back movement. Do not forget that before then, Sowore raised an alarm that the account of the organization have been frozen. I think he's still engaging with the authorities in court to address that. And Sowore has never hidden his intention to engage Nigerian government in support of other meaningful patriotic Nigerians on the streets to drive their intention, for government to know their intention about good governance. What people are asking for is not much. And the intention of the government is to calm people, because we have seen in recent time protesters that were arrested in Abuja, government slamming them with charge of treasonable felony. The court on itself, on its own part, giving them bail condition that is very stringent, 10 million naira bail condition. So Sowore has proven that he is a man of the people. He is someone that can be relied on. He is a leader that can be trusted. Because what he just demonstrated, to be quite honest with you, he have just win my confidence. To be quite honest with you, if before now I've been looking at Sowore, but with what they have just done, I think I see Sowore as someone that I will always vote for anytime, any day, if he throws his hand into the ring to contest any position in Nigeria, if I am eligible to vote in area where he's aspiring to lead. Because we have seen that in Nigeria, the way it stands today, people are afraid to confront the government. People are afraid to come out and speak truth to power. Do not forget that even that first protest, even while Sowore was not on ground, he was the one that drew the artillery of all the states, the take-up points, the route they are going to take, and all that. And he had never hidden the intention to support the protest and participate. It's just quite unfortunate that the government is trying to demonize and criminalize protests. I think the issue of protest is well addressed in the constitution. It is a legitimate right entrenched in the Nigerian constitution through which Nigerians can express their displeasure in any area the government seems not to be getting it right. But unfortunately, we are seeing government bringing its might on peaceful protesters in what look like using a sledgehammer to kill a fly. We are seeing it manifesting against protesters who were arrested across the length and breadth of Nigeria. But unfortunately, the government seems not to have addressed the issues that necessitated the protest. So to answer your question directly, I drop my house for Sowore.
Finally, Mr. Matthew, before I let you go, yesterday we saw Tinubu rush back to Nigeria. I haven't heard the urgent meeting that was held between Ibrahim Babangida, Obasanjo, and Abdul Salam over the discussion on the issue of the Nigerian insecurity. What do you think could be the reason of that meeting?
I think the issue of insecurity should be a concern of everyone. But do not forget that before then, we saw a headline from I think Punch, who has said the president is missing in transit again. Maybe perhaps the presidency wanted to avert whatever speculation that betray his whereabouts. Because each time the president goes missing, like we saw the other day, what comes to mind is maybe Mr. President wants to take out time.
President is always gone missing.
Maybe the president wants to take out time to attend to his health, which is normal. But I think Nigeria deserves to know at every point in time, because this is someone who is using taxpayers' money for all his activities. So I don't think the president should go on a vacation on health ground and keep Nigerians in the dark. Having said that, when you saw maybe Obasanjo, Abdul Salam, perhaps former minister of state meeting together, I think the security of lives and property is very cardinal to issue of governance. Of course, the constitution is unambiguous about it when it says that the welfare of Nigerians and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. So if we are seeing issue of insecurity taking center stage, of course the very cause of food insecurity, skyrocketing price of food, is tied to insecurity. So if the former heads of state are coming together to synergize to discuss it, I think it's the way to go. Mr. President may be apprehensive because he may not know whatever their plan may be, but I don't think they have any intention to go any way against the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria or trying to compromise the government of the day. But Mr. President should realize that he owes the responsibility to the people to protect lives and property. He owes the responsibility to the people to provide their welfare. If he's not doing these two things, in the near future, Nigerians must definitely file out on the street. It doesn't matter the level of intimidation, because the more you empower the people, the more people goes into hunger, the more they become resilient to challenge that thing you thought is a monster. We have seen the level of intimidation, harassment, arrest, and all that, but I don't think that will deter Nigerians. The only thing that will deter Nigerians is if eventually, at the long run, they address hunger in the land.
Thank you very much for that brilliant submission. As
Thank you for having me.
I'll be so much. Peter Obi should consider working with Sowore. These are the calls of the Obidients in the last 24 hours after the show of confidence by Omoyele Sowore to confront the federal government of Nigeria, who have placed him on the watch list. And then in other news, Peter Obi came out to debunk the rumors that he has come out to opine that he can run for the vice president or he's ready to work with anybody provided those people are not in a bid to capture the state. And what's your reaction?
First things first, Sowore, I was very impressed yesterday. I was 100% impressed. You understand? Because for somebody that he knows that is wanted by the states, DSS, and to have that confidence to still come, and that's why it's good to have loyal supporters. I always tell people that there are things that money cannot buy. Money cannot buy. Forget it. Money cannot buy loyalty. True trust. For him to have that loyalty, what I saw people that believed in him, stood with him. They're telling the DSS, Oga, this guy, nobody goes in, nobody comes out. Today, so he cannot be arrested. And he stood tall. And I'm like, yes, this man, I'm impressed with him. I clap for him. And funny enough, I have some negative things about him. That's my opinion. But yesterday, at least, I like when somebody try to prove you wrong. He's a man that works. I've always thought that Sowore is working for the ruling party or is working for this oppressors. But yesterday, he proved himself. He came out gallantly, came out strong. And one of the people that applauded him, I was one of the people. I applauded him. I retweeted his post and I commented. And like I said, I'm going to write an open letter to him on Twitter, on X. That, sir, what you did, you are right. And yesterday we saw some banters between the Obidients and the supporters. Well, that is good. And we saw some back and forth. But to me, instead of bantering and everything, since Sowore asked them, the supporters, and since he's trying to, like, I'm talking about peaceful protests, trying to tell Nigerians and leaders they are not for us. Because it was Sowore's, how do I put this, impact that made the last protest to happen. It was like his people. You understand? And him still saying October 1, I'm not even going there for now. So the Obidients and the well-meaning Nigerians we can come together. But personally, I as Obidient, I'm very impressed with him. I must say it. And not even me, we have many Obedients yesterday, like, but again, yeah, we all know what this. We saw some back and forth. Some people were saying that this man Sowore maybe he's working for the APC again. But yesterday, a renowned lawyer respected lawyer in Nigeria, whether I like it or not, in EBF came out on Twitter and said, no, I know Sowore is not working for the APC. And I like Idibef Young. I trust him. So for him to even come out to say that again makes my mind to even be more calmer. Say yes, this Sowore is somebody that has a very good followers, and a very good heart. I'm talking about Nigeria today, is that because we say that in my language. If we keep going to the past, then we can't move forward. So if we say 2015, no. 2024 now, realities are different.
So are you telling me, Mr. Ariwa, now that Sowore is becoming your guy?
No, he did well. Yes, now. No, see, yes, I'm Obidients does not mean if I see good people. I mentioned names. There are many good people. There's a Kojo Obiala that I like. There is former CBN governor Sanusi, the current emir of Kano.
Sanusi.
I love many of them that I like. Atene Peter side. I love this Akim Adesina. Many, it's not even Peter Obi. I'm just saying that many Nigerians that are so is becoming part of this Nigeria that I like. That yes, you're a good man. It's not about whether being obedient. It's about you see human beings, young human beings that are good. You understand? So Yemi Oshibanjo, I like him. You understand? So there are many of them that are good that you can point out that they are good people. So where is becoming that for him to even come out, DSS is looking for you. You now came to the country and say, oh yeah, arrest me. That means his confidence in himself. That means he feels that I've not done anything wrong. That means he feels that I have people that are always back with. I said something on Twitter. I said, in case that they detain me and I cannot come out, don't keep struggling for a better Nigeria. October 1 is circumstance. Look at it. That means it's not even selfish. That means it's not about him. You understand where I'm going? So I'm impressed with him. He's a buddy. I'm telling myself the truth. I'm impressed with him what he did yesterday, and I like what he did. We must encourage people because the way Nigeria is going, we can't keep deceiving ourselves.
Let's talk about the banter. So many Obidients says that why is Sowore? Why can't he? Why can't he just join ties with Peter Obi? But the Sowore supporters are saying that they don't have the same political ideologies. Because Peter Obi is more inclined to, capitalism, whereby they want to float the naira, remove subsidy. We could remember that it was only Sowore during the campaign period that said that he was never going to remove subsidy. Neither was he ready to float the currency until when Nigeria begins to have 24-hour power supply and all that. So these are the reasons why the Sowore people are saying they might not ever have to work together politically, because they might want a good Nigeria, but like for them to combine, force and run for a same ticket, that is almost impossible. Don't you have issues with that?
No, it's good. I like it when, because the Obidients are very, very educated people. Same thing as the people that follow you. You see their passion and everything. So that means we can be on the two sides and look at things. It's only fools most times that agree. If people agree, no, they are fools. You must disagree. You must have your own different political ideology. But at the end of the day, Nigeria matters. But the way Nigeria is going, even the APC supporters, even APC members, they say they come to the bus stop here. They are even telling us, the Obidients and other people that we need to find a way to do something, to come together and kick not me, I go to them, our party out. You understand? So the Obidients and the Sowore guys, they can sit down, because 27 is far. Am I right? They can sit down and find modalities. So we can sit down. There are many of them. They can sit down and look for a common ground. But that matters now. People are suffering. The only way there's not anything about subsidy. The poor farmer, no subsidy. The organizers, people are folding up. I'm talking about small scale industries are folding up. You're seeing, for example, tailors. They are packing shop. Organizers, bricklayers, they can't even go to work. Now, let me tell you something. It's when somebody eats, it's when you eat, then you remember I want to build out. That means there are many people that cannot even go to work because people are now looking for what to eat. So to come down struggle to eat. With what you have eaten, then how to build out, how to help shop. People are just what to eat is now the main priority. Now the people can even think and say, then what next? So you see those people that are organizers, the bricklayers, the carpenters, everything, they are all out of business. You understand? So those who they don't know anything about subsidy or oil, so now politicians should now sit down and find a way on common ground. What do we do to salvage the situation? What do we do as politicians? Whether it's ego, like not ego, whether it is ideologies, but they can find a common ground. That's how life is. Find a common ground.
Mr. Rilwa, do you think these two people, do you think they can ever combine forces if the supporters do not settle to agree? Because I believe Sowore might work with Obi, and Obi might be ready to work with Sowore. But I think the obstacles between the two of them are the supporters. Because the Obidients are like Sowore. I mean, we still have a large number of Obidients who still don't trust Sowore, despite what he has done and sacrificed. And we have so many Sowore supporters who are calling Peter Obi a part of the establishment. They are saying that he is a stooge to the establishment, that he is not ready to call out Tinubu, call out Obasanjo. You know, these are the issues. Because the Sowore supporters say that Obi should not be rallying around those people like Obasanjo and Akpo if he truly wants to liberate the people. So do you think there can ever be a melting point where the two of them can agree?
No, they can be, and there will always be a melting point. If the both of them, they are leaders. If they can resolve the issue, because you see, what matters now is the interest of Nigerians. If they can resolve issues, you can have this, how do I put it, and have this kind of agreement, agree to disagree. Let us agree to disagree on this. It is the leaders. If the leaders can agree, the supporters can let us find a way to agree to disagree. Also, you see, even in one political party, two leaders sometimes don't even agree on something, but at least they find a common ground. Like I said, sir, what matters now to average Nigerians is how to survive. People are suffering. They don't even care who comes. Just at least, that's what to at least 50%, 30%. People can, for the first time, we are seeing schools cannot even resume. Has never happened in Nigeria before. Schools cannot resume because even parents cannot afford to say they are going to school. So schools are now shifting their extension date. That is the amount of suffering we are seeing in Nigeria. The children they are not hawking, carrying groundnuts, carrying pineapple, carrying all those things. But their parents, you know what I'm saying? So they are getting that extent. So now the people now that are not suffering, Oga, leader, find a way. Give one voice. This time around, Oga, come together. Save now SOS. Save our souls as Nigerians is the language of the streets. You understand? Whether you're obedient, whether you're Sowore, whether you're representing PDP, anybody you are buying the market as at the same price. It's as simple as that. So there's no market for obedient, market for Sowore, no market for PDP.
Well, thank you, Mr. Rilwan. Indeed, I hope the people will find a common ground to work together so that we can liberate ourselves from our oppressors. Yes.